Come one, come all. The passionate flames of Valentione's day, vigorously stoked by none other than Bert the beloved himself, roar brightly, eager to consume you.
If you are here for the Valentine's event, I'm afraid the venue is overcrowded at present. We ask for your patience and understanding. I must convince her. I must. As dawnlight kisses sky above, so too eternal beams my love. Though dusk may drown the world in grey, the night shall taste. Why, hello there. If it isn't my hero of zeal, my champion of cherishers. 'Tis ever a pleasure to meet you in this rosiest of seasons. If you have a moment, I should be much obliged to hear your thoughts upon a certain matter of the heart. Of my heart, to be precise. You see, my sister Astrid has been demanding to lead the celebrations this year. Yet while her enthusiasm does her credit, I simply cannot shirk my responsibilities as head emissary of ardour. No matter what I say, she refuses to budge on the matter, but perhaps she would heed reason were it to come from an impartial party, and such a charming one at that. So I beg you, will you not try to talk some sense into her? I heard what my sister told you, but I simply must be allowed to oversee the festivities this year. I have my reasons. Lisette herself has a love. Yet she devotes all her time and energy to the happiness of others when she should be focusing on her own. I must confess, I didn't always approve of my sister's choice of partner. With his lowly upbringing, I had believed Hortense didn't deserve her. But through my work as an emissary, I've come to realize that such things as birth and station matter not so long as there is love. And you should be embracing this occasion to foster that love instead of worrying about others. Look here, Astrid. I appreciate your concern, I do. But the reputation of House Valentione hinges on the success of these celebrations. As lady of the house, I've labored to ensure that everything has gone smoothly, year in and year out. Failure is not an option, you understand this, yes? I know this full well, sister, and I won't fail us. I even have the assistance of our new emissary in training. What do you think, adventurer? I must say, the thought did cross my mind. Then, would you be willing to assist us too, adventurer? Yours would be a most reassuring presence in our efforts. Yes, with your good self watching over Astrid, I believe I can entrust this year's celebration to her with an easy heart. I hereby leave our legacy in your hands. So long as you stay true to your heart, you will surely do us proud. And even should something go awry, fret not. There is little I cannot fix with my indubitable charms. Right, then. I suppose I'll go and embrace the spirit of the season. Phew. With Lisette gone, we may finally begin our work. Speaking of which, I must immediately impose upon you. Originally, I was meant to make the rounds with Emily, our new recruit, to advertise the event we shall be hosting later on. However, now that I have officially assumed my sister's responsibilities, I'm required to remain here at her post. Might you accompany Emily in my stead? Thank you. Pray wait a moment while I fetch her. Ahem. In love's fine season, our task is 1. To spread gay tidings to all and 1. Allow me to present our new apprentice of affection. Yes, well, the dress is quite a departure from my usual attire. But if I am to follow in Lisette's footsteps, I naturally must adopt her lovely image. Nice to meet you, adventurer. My name is Emily, and it will be my pleasure to advertise the festivities together. Let Emily know when you are ready to, fly forth upon the wings of ardour and spread the word of our happy congregation. Go forth, my sweet cherubs of passion. Deliver your messages of love and, return hither once you're done. Shall we be off, then? This being my first time promoting an event, I'm not certain how to start talking to strangers. May I ask you to take the lead? Thank you. I'll be sure to observe you closely. Now then, shall we first head to the Leatherworkers Guild? I dare say some folk there will be interested in our event.
Emily is now accompanying you. Keep her at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can leave Emily behind by entering a different area, or by speaking with her and selecting the option to part ways. If you wish to have Emily accompany you again, return and speak with her at the original location. While you are accompanied, you may encounter conversation points along the way which offer additional topics of discussion. Enter the glowing area and speak with your quest companions to initiate these bonus conversations. Enjoy exploring your surroundings together.
Let's do our best to gather a big crowd. Look, you can just see the amphitheater from here. I simply love Valentine's Day, the soft colors, the hearts, the adorable costumes. I'm so glad I found the courage to ask Lisette if I could become an emissary. It's nothing short of a dream come true. Looks like I'm early. Wonder if there's something to do to pass the time. Cheerful and to the point, that I can do. Valentine's Day celebrations are being held at Mikito's amphitheater. There will be costumes and merrymaking and a special congregation wherein participants profess their love. Please join us if you have the time. Well now, that does sound like fun. I'll head over at once. My thanks for letting me know. That went well. Let's keep up the good work. Next, let's head to the shaded bower, on the way to the markets. Oh, and I shall try taking the lead this time. Your example was most inspiring. There's no shortage of Valentine's gifts to choose from at the markets. By all accounts, the most popular chocolate is from the Bismarck. Are you planning to give a special someone a gift too? Assuming you have the skills, they say nothing conveys your feelings quite like chocolates you made yourself. And if you're thinking flowers, a red azima rose never fails to please.
Nothing feels so fine as finishing up a good day's work.
Come and celebrate Valentine's Day with us. We are hosting Valentine's Day celebrations at Mikito's amphitheater. Come join us for refreshments, costumes, and a special event wherein participants proclaim their affections.
A handsome invitation from a handsome lass. How could I refuse? I'll bring my wife too, she loves her festivals.
Wonderful. We look forward to seeing you there. Handsome. If anything, I wanted to be winsome. I'll just have to try harder next time, I suppose. Well, let's make our way through the ebony stalls and to the centaur's eye. This is my brother-in-law's shop. He proposed to my sister on Valentine's Day, and they've been inseparable ever since. A very good morning to you, miss. Do you not simply adore this sweet season of ardor and affection? Oh. You're one of the Valentine's Day people, I take it. Indeed I am. Over at Mikito's amphitheater, we are hosting a delightful event with gorgeous costumes to try on and an opportunity to speak of love to your heart's content. Well now, what a passionate and dashing emissary you are. Thank you for the invitation, and good luck with the festivities. Dashing. I know it was said in kindness, but I just... No. This is no time to complain, not when Astrid's trying so hard to do her sister proud. She was hesitant about the dress, said that such attire doesn't become her, but she donned it anyway in order to be like Lisette. And she positively shines in it, don't you think? It was to help her shine even brighter that I decided to wear this suit. I believed it would serve to provide contrast when we're side by side on stage. But this simply isn't me. I've always preferred to look ladylike. Adorable. And being called handsome and dashing reminds me how far from myself I am right now. I need to persevere, I know this. It isn't the time to be selfish. And yet... Truly. Then perhaps, I will speak with Astrid about it. I'll need a moment to gather my thoughts, but let's meet back at the amphitheater shortly. Ah, there you are. I tried gathering my thoughts, but I still don't know how I should broach the subject with Astrid. Nevertheless, I'm determined to speak with her, and I would be grateful for your presence. Welcome back, my messengers of messages. How fared your efforts? Oh, splendidly. We met many souls eager to celebrate this season of love. But, if I may, there's something I wished to discuss with you. Later, perhaps. You're looking a little pale, Astrid. Are you feeling well? Oh, fret not, Emily. I am simply blanched with anticipation for today's most lovely events. Piqued with pleasure, as it were. Weak with, I mean. Oh, who am I fooling? The truth is, people have been bombarding me with compliments on my appearance. Every second person says that I look sweet or adorable, and it's been positively exhausting. As a daughter of nobility, I know I ought to desire such praise. Beauty and grace are highly commendable virtues in our circles, after all. But one day, I met a knight, a fellow daughter of a noble house, and I found myself drawn to her strength and gallantry. Our famous ancestor Countess Arabelle was also a skilled warrior, you know. Alas, I've never had the physical disposition for such a rigorous calling. And though I find comfort in incorporating the spirit of chivalry into my guise and mannerism, if I'm to be an emissary worthy of succeeding Lisette, I must accept the attire that comes with the position, and set aside my own preferences. Awara. What are you doing? My thoughts, must gather my thoughts. Ahem. Astrid. I know your feelings all too well, for I have them too, though in reverse to you. I find it uplifting to be called sweet or adorable. Yet I feel anything but in this handsome suit. As emissaries of love, our duty is to help people embrace their hearts. But how are we to do this if we don't embrace our own? If we don't love ourselves and pursue our own happiness? You're right, Emily. You're absolutely right. There I was, chiding Lisette for ignoring her own happiness. Yet here I am, guilty of doing the very same thing. In order to become a great emissary like my sister, I had believed that I needed to emulate her completely. But that isn't the case. No, as my sister herself advised, I need to stay true to my heart. Only then can I hope to become the best emissary that I can be. Were it not for your encouragement, Astrid and I might have continued to be miserable, trying to be someone we're not. Thank you for helping us to be true to ourselves. Come, Emily. Let us trade outfits at once. Just so. To succeed someone doesn't mean you have to imitate them. Now that Astrid has learned this, she's truly ready to take over the Valentione legacy.
Which means we can start considering our future in earnest. Among other things, I still need to pay my respects to your family.
Yes, well, we'll get around to it soon enough. Ishgard wasn't built in a day, you know.
You now have access to the Valentione ceremony seasonal instance. To enter the venue, speak with the House Valentione servant at Miketo's amphitheater. The Valentione ceremony is an instance designed for a party of 2. There are no class, job, or level requirements for participation. In the event that you register for the ceremony alone, your partner will be found via the matching system.
Salutations, adventurer. You will be pleased to hear that my darling partner now has a name, Kyopo. Say hello to, lovely Mog friend Kyopo Bird, or as I simply call him, Lovebird. None of the other combinations quite seemed to stick.
Quay. Good day to you, adventurer, and may the flowers of love ever blossom in your heart. If you should desire to learn more of the Valentione's Day festivities, please do not hesitate to ask. I shall be only too eager to share with you everything I know. We of the proud Ishgardian house of Valentione spread ourselves across Eorzea this day in the hope that we may give budding sweethearts the courage to take their first steps together. Hearts across this fair realm torment themselves with unspoken ardors, and thus have we crafted events to inspire even the shyest of souls to confess their hidden feelings. It is a time of celebration, when we honor the life of Countess Arabelle de Valentione, a high lady of Ishgard, who struck out against her life of cosseted detachment, and risked all in pursuit of a pure and all-consuming love. In the years after the Countess's passing, a tradition became established among the Ishgardian populace. Every year at this time would they strive to emulate her passion and her bravery, by plucking up their own courage and bestowing a token of love upon the object of their affections. Lady Lisette is a direct descendant of Countess Arabelle de Valentione, and her very image, both in beauty and in spirit. Whether it is by her tireless exertations or simply by her captivating presence, there is none who stokes the fires of passion in Eorzean hearts more than she. Men want her, and women want to be her. And many the other way around. But how can my words do justice to such a light as hers? If you wish to learn more of my lady, pray speak with her yourself. She is ever eager to meet new faces, provided they are willing to submit to her command. The Lady Astrid belongs to the newest generation of House Valentione's emissaries. As a relative of Lisette de Valentione, the desire to see others' hearts skip a beat runs in her noble blood. If you would aid this diminutive avatar of love in her efforts to saturate the realm in ardor and affection, then you need but make yourself known to her.
Pray join us in contemplation during this most auspicious season of love. I, Rodrigalt, shall be glad to provide all ailing hearts with sound and rational assistance.
Until 5 years ago, this amphitheater stood in the northern part of the city. Then the calamity struck and all but leveled the poor place. Thankfully, the Carpenters' Guild collected up the pieces, carried them over here, and rebuilt it just as it was before. I cannot go a single day without looking it over, so afraid am I that some chip or stain has marred its perfection.